check. Let me check if everything is on. I think we are live already.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Are we live?
Yes, I think we are live.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, hello everybody. Hi, I'm Joel, Daddy Property Chef. Okay, if my screen is slow, please pardon me because ultimately our content is more important. This is not my face. And of course, we have with us Master Jason Chan. Hello, Jason.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Joel. How are you?
Yes. Oh, I am. Actually, today I'm not feeling very well. I keep having this headache since morning. But
Oh, no.
don't know. Maybe it's because of the weather. But okay. So today, right? Today is the 14 So tomorrow is 中秋节 First and foremost, we would like to wish everybody 中秋节快乐 Okay, happy Mid Autumn Festival. But of course, I think most of us woke up this morning, right? If you see, go on social media, if you read the news, right, you know that today also marks the passing of one of the most iconic person in the Western world, which is Queen Elizabeth. She has passed on. So I think it's yesterday morning, right? She has passed on. Actually, passed on yesterday.
This, I think it's this early
Oh,
morning.
this morning, exactly this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't really go into the details. Because I only saw that because I grew up knowing that there's the Queen of England, right? So now because the throne will be passed on to her son, King Charles, now it's King Charles, not Prince Charles anymore. King Charles, so it's like, huh? Then now it's long live the king, a bit not so used to it. But coincidentally, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this one is really pure coincidence, okay. Jason and I, from our last, if you all follow our show, you all know on the last talk, right, we were talking about we want to do District 3. District 3, which covers Queenstown and Tiong Bahru. Queenstown, so very interesting. Then today, just nice, we're going to talk about Queenstown. Of course, later Jason will share a bit more about Queenstown with you. Okay, so never mind. Without further ado, I think let's just start today's show. If you all have anything you want to ask about property, about master plan, about feng shui, right, you all can type in comment section. Okay, we'll answer you directly. Okay, Jason, come. Let's start today's ball rolling.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. If you follow us, every 初一 and 十五, every the first day of lunar or the 15th day of lunar, you know what are we up to. So today we are talking about Queenstown and Bukit Merah Tiong Bahru through the lens of feng shui lah. So if you follow me right, you know that I'm in this line for more than 15 years already. So I've been all over the world and then also visited lots of places from Asia to Europe and even to the Middle East lah. So I also given talks over in the conference as well lah. So before I start the talk, I would also like to share with you an interesting feng shui concept, which is actually coined by this Western psychologist. It's called Carl Gustav Jung. So he what he did, he studied the Chinese, the Indians, and then study all, and he come up with this phrase called synchronicity. So this, what does it mean, right? Is actually used to describe this situation or that appear, and it connects, but yet lack of a bit of a connection. So it's a bit like deja vu lah. So we also know things like we also feel in life, right? Certain things coincidentally happen. Like we always see certain numbers that keep on appearing in our life. Or sometimes when we talk about someone, right, then suddenly boom, come out. Like last time we talked about Woodlands, right? Then suddenly also Woodlands having some new development. Now today we talk about someone very special. Then in the place and then the someone special, which is Queen Elizabeth passed away lah. So today's session has actually have more meaning lah. So if you know, follow the news, right, you know today she just passed away, and then they also notice a phenomenon, which is appear outside the palace, a double rainbow. So this double rainbow and her passing, right, is what this Carl Gustav Jung termed as synchronicity. So in Feng Shui, in 八字 also has a lot of relationship with this synchronicity theory. So as you all know, right, the late Queen herself, right, actually came to Singapore a few times before already, especially when she came in 1952, right. Queenstown was named sort of same name after her when she visited, and it became our first satellite town in Singapore. So these are some pictures that it happened in the past, even though I say in the past, but it's still not too long time ago, especially it happened during our parents' generation. Yeah, so these are some pictures, recent pictures she came by Singapore. Yeah, these are her younger days. And then you see the black and white photos are even older. And she actually came into a HDB before. Yeah, then she also toured the neighborhood as well. Yeah, so right now we officially start our this feng shui talk where we talk about Queenstown, Bukit Merah, and Tiong Bahru lah. So we actually talk about the south, to the southwest of Singapore lah. So if you notice the landscape of this area, right, is sort of a bit hilly lah. So you can see NUS to Kent Ridge to Southern Ridge, this whole stretch has more mountain and it faces the sea lah. So this is the landscape of this place. So it's not everywhere in Singapore you have this 有山有水 lah. And that means got mountain, got water area lah. So if you follow us every 2 and 15, right, you will notice that I always talk about these three simple factors, where I talk about this wealth, and then the energy and the people lah. So they are all intermingle and they have this very strong relationship with one another lah. So the first one I talk about the wealth. So when I talk about wealth, what does it mean? Wealth got to do with your workplace, yeah, or places that you can draw wealth energy. Whoever that is staying in Tiong Bahru, Bukit Merah, and Queenstown. So they actually have very quick access to the CBD area, whereby the people living in these three places I talk about, right, they can have a choice of going CBD area to work, or even to the science park, then to the ports, and then the hospital, which is very quite near to NUH is SGH, yeah, and then our university, NUS. And when we talk about energy, we talk about connectivity. So as you all notice, when we talk about these three areas, first thing that comes to our mind is this very famous expressway called AYE. So AYE, right, we all know that 1 year we also hear a lot of accidents. We always remember AYE. Then also next we talk about this MRT station along that line. So if you notice the location of this MRT and AYE, right? AYE is actually located more towards the center of the town, whereas only in Tiong Bahru, right, this MRT is situated in the center of the town. So as you can see, also those people who are going to stay there is a bit above average as well. It's just outside the city center. So when we talk about people, right? So we talk about people that who we will see and who we're going to stay there. So we talk about it can be people that works in hospital, and also surrounded by famous school, NUS High. Yeah, I think there's a couple of others. Yeah, I think ACJC, all these are situated around the area. So the science park also. So I think if I'm not wrong, Shopee is down there. Yeah, I met A Star is down there. So you find a lot of Johnson and Johnson is down there. So a lot of international firm in this science park. Then also a lot of university, NUS, and I think there's a new private university there. I can't remember the name. If you notice, all these I mentioned, right, actually more very they are very well related in terms of Wen Chang, which is the star of academic. So whoever lives in this area, right, or the land actually attracts intelligent people to this area. Yeah. Then the next thing also we noticed there are some plots of landed and then also very populated by this old HDB because it's a very matured estate. As you all know, since Queen Elizabeth come 1952, so maybe some of the houses just crossed 50-year mark lah. So and then also there are one thing also to note about their place is also what the new HDB there are very expensive lah. Yeah. So all this dynamic you can see how they affect one another. So the tip that I would like to give you for today in terms of feng shui, right, is wait for the renewal of land lot. Why I say this, as what I just mentioned, we talk about a lot of populated old HDB lah. So when populated by HDB, that means the development will be a bit stagnant already. So I mean, you can buy house, but it will be a expensive, very expensive price lah. So I would say if you want to look for something that eye-catching, I suggest maybe it's good to wait lah. Yeah, maybe Joel can share his opinion when talk about the URA plan. What has the government have for us? So Joel, off to you. Thank you for listening to Feng Shui.
Wow, that's very fast. Okay, anyway, 好的地方我们通常没有。Whenever our sharing is not too long, right? It only goes two ways. It's either that place is very good. So basically, like Jason has mentioned, this is a very prime area. So just his tip will be wait for the revival, waiting for the revival of this area. Okay. Or if the area is very bad, I can just say, okay lah, can think about it lah. Can think about it. Okay lah, but for district 3 itself is a very prime area. So as Jason has mentioned, right? Let me show you all on the master plan. Let me show on the master plan. So basically for the master plan, okay. Queenstown, right? Queenstown is actually in the very southern part of Singapore already. In fact, it's the beginning of the southwestern. Okay, so anything after that is more towards the western part already, towards Commonwealth, Clementi area. So Queenstown, right? Of course, it will comprise of Alexandra, that area. Cover a bit of Bukit Merah and of course Tiong Bahru itself. Okay, these are the Bukit Ho Swee as well. So these are actually the older estates. So one interesting about this area. Okay, let's just look at how is the market for this area now. So we have HPOP. Looking what I just done is I key in for District 3. Let's look at the apartment areas. Okay, for the apartment for the condos and apartments, right? So for the last let's stretch even further, shall we? Let's give it the last 20 years. Okay, don't need to say one because it's such a prime area. The market trend has always been uptrend. You can see even when there was a dip in 2013, by now those who are looking at property, you should roughly already know where were the cooling measures, where were the global events that affected our property market. If you still don't know, right, then my advice to you is you better don't buy it. Seriously. Unless you're buying BTO, BTO no brainer. But if you want to enter the market and invest, if you don't even know all these minor things, right, then my advice to you is please don't enter the market. Okay? Because this week, besides, of course, this morning, the passing of the Queen, right, some major events that really hit me was, of course, some of the new launches, which I will later, I think today we have some time. I'm going to touch on that, okay? I'm going to ask Jason's views on that as well. But today, right, let's finish this part first. So for Queenstown, you can see, District 3, all the wild upward trend. 1-3, there was the what you call it? Cooling measures. Okay, why not we go even further? Let's go even further to 17. Let's see you can. Oh yes, we can. Yeah, you see, 17 for Asia financial crisis down. Then after that, SARS lah, 911 lah, down. Then from 2007, right? 2007 in fact leap and bound already, all the way up until 13. There were the major cooling measures. Okay, the TDS, IMSR, all those blah 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 whatever lah. Oh, then, well, against all odds, District 3 has been performing quite well. Okay. So basically for District 3, right? Come, we look at the map again. Okay, it's just city fringe. It's basically right smack city fringe already. Okay, up to Tiong Bahru area, then subsequently we Tanjong Pagar, then Shenton Way, all these areas already. So basically, if you ask me, Queenstown is the nearest town to MRT itself. So what we have from Queenstown is we will have 3 MRT stations, Queenstown, Red Hill, as well as Tiong Bahru. Okay, all very, very near to town itself. And as Jason mentioned, businesses, then with the growth of Science Park, with the growth of One North, then a lot of the outskirts businesses, right? You notice, actually people staying down here is pretty convenient. It's pretty convenient. But the interesting thing is Queenstown, basically except for Tiong Bahru, Tiong Bahru is under a mall. Okay, the MRT station is under a mall. Because, realize one thing, right? When we were talking about Jurong MRT station, right, last time, up till Red Hill, Red Hill is the last station on the west side, that is above ground, you know. Then after that, going to town is underground. Funny, right? You imagine this is our first line, you know. The east-west line is our first line, you know. Government can build underground MRT station already. They can dig tunnel. Now they tell us they cannot. Do you all believe that? So basically, I can tell you all one thing. When it comes to reading the future of the land, right? MRT is a very good telltale sign already. MRT is a very good telltale sign already. It totally does not make sense when they tell you, hey, sorry, suddenly we cannot go underground. How come last time can? This was in the 1970s, 1980s, you know. They could, and now they cannot. What rubbish is this? Sorry to say that. What rubbish is this? So, again, not to dampen the hearts of people staying in Jurong, and Choa Chu Kang, I stay in Choa Chu Kang, but you know lah. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then never mind. Okay? Just read more news. So basically, right, Queenstown, Red Hill, these 2 stations, the only thing that, Jason, let's be a bit more interactive. Jason, you answer me. When we go to Queenstown and Red Hill, these 2 MRT stations, what do you think is lacking?
I think good amenities, shopping center or.
Correct. We stay Choa Chu Kang. Jason last time also stay Choa Chu Kang. Choa Chu Kang we still got lot one, right? Correct. Bukit Batok we got West Mall, right? Okay, not a big mall UT we got UT residences, the UT point. Wow, Queenstown and Red Hill don't have, you know.
I think recently Red Hill got some new, but it's small. Small.
No, you see, the interesting part will be this already. The interesting part will be this already. So we all know, right? We all know this MRT station don't have more. Don't have more. So now at this current moment, right, there is this piece of land just beside Red Hill MRT. Which is a reserve land. Okay, which is a reserve land. Haven't used one. Okay, here, Ascension Sky, Echelon, Alex Residences. That one big piece haven't touched yet. If you are government, what you do?
Wow.
This one is zoned for residential now. But it's just today I'm the government. I happy only. Correct?
Wow. I see another mixed development.
Sorry, what you say?
Maybe got mixed development.
You say one, I never say. You see, Fengshui Master say one, I never say. No lah, but why not? I mean, honestly speaking, why not? Correct. One, this is very near town Then a town that is, I mean, it's a bit old lah. It's one of the oldest town lah in Singapore as well. But it's, as Jason is saying, yeah.
I think I guess they're waiting for those old HDB around to redevelop. Then probably more worthwhile to build a shopping center there.
Yeah, I mean, I would actually not. I tell you all one thing lah. You say, or Prince Philip. Oh, okay. So I tell you all one thing lah. It's very very simple. Today we talk about government on blogging. You see, I don't understand why a lot of people tell me we buy HDB flat then hoping for an opportunity government on block you Come on If that place has no potential, why would government unblock you? Like we mentioned so many times, right? Okay. Recently, Woodlands, Marsiling, was it Marsiling?
Yeah,
Marsiling site got unblocked. Why was it unblocked? Because new MRT station coming. So I want to tear down the old blocks to build something new. I'm okay. Why they unblock? Because we were mentioning down there MRT has no place for commercial compressee. That I mean, it's a speculation of me But well, if I'm still alive 10 years later we compare notes and see whether Joel is correct or not Correct. So if you ask me right now, these areas, okay, the older flats, right? There are actually a mixture of older and newer flats down here. So if you ask me, right, will they unblock? I tell you, why not? If today I'm going to build a commercial compressor down here, right? Then the older flats down here maybe got opportunity for unblock, Or do they really need to unblock you? They don't care what. Sometimes don't need to think so much about unblock one, but because government, right? At the end of 99 years, they'll take back your HDB already. So don't need to think about unblock one. You must understand, based on the map itself, they got so much land to develop at this current moment, Why would they place emphasis on yours? No, they will not. Okay, they will not. So when buy HDB, don't think about unblock. If you get unblock, then good luck to you. But of course, on the other side, is when you get unblock, right? Are you able to purchase the newer one at that price? So this is one thing I share with you all. So if you ask me, Red Hill, not bad. Down here I still got one big piece of land. Then you see the plot ratio 5.5. And I tell you, the higher the plot ratio, right, the better for the land. This is one thing. So Red Hill market, commercial, residential. Red Hill market, commercial, residential, right? Sorry, default Red Hill lane. This one, I don't know If you ask me, government want to unblock this type of area, right? You go unblock the old HDB flat for what? Okay, so this one I don't want to talk about it. Then we talk about we go to Queenstown MRT. Where's my Queenstown? Alamak. Oh yeah, Queenstown MRT. Queenstown MRT is the most amazing place that I know of, which I really don't understand. So we have Queen's Peak over here. We have Commonwealth Towers over here. Honestly speaking, these two projects not my favorite Let's put it this way not my favorite You see the piece of land, you see how cluttered it is really not my favorite Then the interesting part is this For Queenstown it's different Queenstown piang everywhere is house already Okay, everywhere is house already There's no space at all It's that scary, no space at all So where to find land for commercial compressor? Down here, besides the nursing home. No right. So Queenstown is really too cluttered. I really don't know what to do in this area. I mean, if I'm then there's going to be a queue more down here. I think this one is the old cinema. Jason, you been there before or not? The old cinema besides the hawker center. Yeah, I think so. It's the old cinema.
Yeah,
So
I think it's
basically, well, yeah lah, they could do something down here. I mean, they could. Then the old HDB flats but if you ask me, down here the old HDB flats yeah lah, if it's, I would rather look at the HDB flats in this area. Or if I'm the government, I would rather look at HDB flats in this area. But well, I'm not the government, so who knows? Just this cluster only. I will not touch those behind, you know. I will just touch this cluster just beside the MRT only. Because why? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks only. Very easy to settle. The rest don't need to think. Or don't need to think so far.
Joel, I also was thinking there's this
Yes.
HDB landed down there. Is it called HDB landed?
Yes, the terrace house. The terrace house.
Yeah.
Is this side. These are the ones.
Oh, okay.
Just beside Commonwealth MRT.
Yeah, I think we crossed 50 already, or something like that.
I think around 50. Close left balance lease. I think 50 plus only. 50 odd years only. But okay, still selling 1 million plus.
Yeah.
I don't know lah. I don't know what these people are thinking of lah. But anyway, so for Queenstown, I would say, because these are one of the oldest town of Singapore lah. So the interesting part is maybe last time the plan wasn't like this lah. But based on the current the plans for these areas, if you ask me, I think it's a bit outdated already. Why? Because it does not make sense for MRT stations to not be near amenities, ma. Correct. It totally doesn't make sense. You go and see all the old MRT, or like Arjuni, all these, right? They start to have no small shops around already. And my view is this: if we are going to choose a property that is near to older MRT stations, right? I believe there is opportunity, because there may be newer properties up, but it depends. Like example, if today you ask me, right, Queenstown, between Queen's Peak, Commonwealth Towers, what I choose? I won't choose. I would rather choose Queens, which is older. I would rather choose Queens, you know, because this is a larger project. So I want to share this thing also with you all. When we are buying a property, right, you all know that I'm the type that is very kiasu and kiasi one. So I will always plan the worst case scenario. That is, if I have to stay there forever, what are the opportunity of my projects? So if you ask me, right, Commonwealth Towers, Queen's Peak, what is the opportunity? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I think if you are staying in the HDB blocks opposite, Strathmore, right, this four far heights, I think it's good, you know. But if you ask me, you are staying in those two condos, I got no comments. Or when usually, you know, when I got no comments, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, a lot of new HDBs coming up in the area. I think, as Jason has mentioned, it's time for a revamp of this area. Because this town, one of the earliest towns, pretty old, needs a lot of revamping already. Really needs a lot of revamping. Can buy or not? If you ask me, Queenstown, this area can buy or not? Can. No, there's nowhere in Singapore that you cannot buy one. You trust me, there's everywhere in Singapore can buy one. Loyang lah, Jurong West, even though Jurong West, I keep saying until not so good. Also can buy or not? Still can buy what? Depending on what are your needs and wants, right? I mean, if you are going to tell me you are going to work in Jurong, you go and buy in Pasir Ris, man. Can't be what? Right? So choose something that makes sense. Every town there are properties that totally make sense for you, but you must really choose those that makes perfect sense, then good escapability plan, comfortability, fully covered for your family. These are the important points. Okay, so for tonight, my 2 cents worth for Queenstown, Bukit Merah, and Tiong Bahru, right? Of course, if you can buy Tiong Bahru, that's the best. That one don't need to say one, no brainer. Right? Why? Because Tiong Bahru, a lot of it is actually going through revamping now already, if you all notice. Okay, they are slowly clearing up, slowly building new things. Okay, there definitely a lot of good things coming to Tiong Bahru, but for Queenstown and Bukit Merah, right, we may take some time. May take some time. Okay, so if you need to wait for 10, 15 years, right, then you better be buying something that makes sense. Don't anyhow buy. Or I directly say this thing. Buying 1.3 million HDB flats in the area, whereby it's not near MRT. I don't know whether that makes sense or not. The one I directly say. Okay? Yes, this will be the price for our future generation. All will be above 1 million one. But to buy it now at above 1 million, does it make sense or not? You yourself decide. Okay. Yes. So, 2 cents worth. Queenstown, Red Hill. You want to buy, can buy. Must hold. Must make sure you buy the correct thing. Then for Tiong Bahru, well, if you are that rich, that area basically no brainer. I think that basically that area is no brainer. Don't need to think so much. You buy, I can tell you one thing. Maybe you buy Tiong Bahru better than you buy Potong Pasir side. To me, I always think that the west side city fringe is better than the east side city fringe. And pricing itself will show you already. Honestly speaking, you compare Tiong Bahru to this Potong Pasir side. You compare the price. You know it's very, very clear. Okay. So that's my 2 cents worth for District 3 today. Listen. Today we talk about some other things, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about all of you should know, right? All of you should know Sky Eden was launched. This was not launched. The sales started 2 days back. So for those of you who are my Facebook friends, right, you all will have saw my Facebook post. Let me show you. Okay. So 2 days ago on Wednesday, okay, this came out. In fact, they did the merging for checks on Tuesday. By right, usually what will happen maybe I'm old school, but when it was my time when we were in charge of projects, right, usually launches will last for 2 weeks. Cross over 2 weekends. So maybe I will start on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then stretch 1 week. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then stretch 1 week. We'll cut off the check collection on Wednesday or Thursday. Then that weekend we'll have the balloting. Okay, that is our general practice. So what happened for Sky Eden that day was 9 a.m. in the morning. Because you all know nowadays I don't chase launches unless my clients look for me. Ask me to help them select unit. Or else I don't actively push launches because of obvious reasons. Look at the size and pricing. So what happened? But I must make myself clear first. Am I saying that new launches cannot buy? No, I never say that. Because Joel stand very clear. Whether it's new launch, resale, freehold or 99, right? In the end, it's always about the entry price. If your entry price is correct, whatever you buy, I don't care. Okay? Like, quote an example. Again, Pasir Ris 8, if you bought in the morning at 1,500, 1,600 per square foot, hey, congratulations! But if you bought in that evening at 2,000 over PSF, then I say I will only have one word for you. Good luck. Right? Same size, different price by so much. Then good luck. What? Correct. What else do you expect me to say to you? That you bought something great. Then you must be out of your mind. Anyway, so coming back to this, Sky Eden, SCL changed the cut-off date to Tuesday, and they did the balloting on Wednesday. So all platforms, right, everybody is saying that, wow, on a weekday you manage to sell 75% is a very good deal. Is a very good result. I beg to differ. Sorry, I openly say this. I beg to differ. I think, I mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but just my 2 cents worth. It's a bit weird. Because usually when you do this type of thing, right, those who are in the market long enough, you all know when they have sudden stunts like this, right, it's usually when there could be cooling measures. So that's why Wednesday morning when I saw this message, I post. Is this a sign? Will something happen? Will the heat be cool? Okay? But the next the very day, right? On Wednesday, because I post this on Wednesday morning. So Wednesday evening, right? Where's my? Despite all the drama, right? 75% sold. You don't think percentage sounds a lot. 75% sold is 117 units, you know. Because this project only got 158. So Jason, when you heard 75%, you also think a lot, right?
Yeah.
But when I tell you 117 units sold, what's your reaction? What do you think?
Development.
You scratch head already, right? Wow, 75%. Then how come only 100 over units? Then the best part I share with you from Piccadilly all the way till now, all the new launches have been performing like crazy, you know. I use the word crazy there. But for this project, you do so much drama, okay? You do so much drama, then you still have a balance of 25%, which is 41 units. Unsold, you know. To me, I personally think that it is weird. To me, I think personally it is weird. And the best part is what? New launch in Bedok. I think they were saying, I mean, I never follow this thing, but they were saying after 10 years, you know. New launch in Bedok after 10 years. And you all know what is the best part. Come, I show you the location. Just beside MRT station, Bedok Town Center. Directly Bedok Town Center, just beside MRT station. Ang Mo residences in Ang Mo Kio Avenue 2, you know. So far away from town center. Sold 96% on the first day. 400 over units sold 96%. Okay? This one, town center, beside MRT station. Mixed D, someone is Mixed D. By Fraser Center Point, which is a good developer. Okay? So only 117 units on the first day. Then the best part is what? But of course, I was suspecting could it be because of this. Please take note of this figure. 1218. So this is the break-even price for developer. This is as quoted by HPOP, not me. So I will give it about maybe 1,003 because I must pay commission, all these things. Okay? So I'm now going to show you. You see the interesting thing. All these are the balance units for Ang Mo residences. Sorry. Sky Eden. You see the color dark orange and orange, right? It's actually the 4 bedrooms and 3-bedroom premium, you know. So for this project, all the bigger bedrooms are left unsold. Please don't tell me, developer reserve unit, don't want to sell. This type of trick, nobody will ever believe anymore in the market. So now we have the 3 bedrooms, we have the 4 bedrooms, all unsold. Okay, we have the 3 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms all unsold. Which means to say, all the 2 bedrooms, right, were all fully sold. Jason, today, you think you will buy 2 bedrooms for? Oh, yeah, sorry, I cannot use you because just you and your wife, correct? 2 of you only, so you buy a 2 bedroom for own stay, right? That's for young people, But how many people will actually buy a 2 bedroom? I don't know. The quantum, if you are telling me it's high, I'm going to show you this figure. I'm going to show you this thing.
I think Joel, last week also, the last time also we talked about that place also fetch quite high rental yield, something like that.
Yes, correct. Yes, Jason remembers. I was sharing, right, that
Yeah,
that area, the rental yield is actually quite high, you know. At this current moment, I mean for the nearby condos, okay, the nearby condo, the price is quite high. Oh, I have this already. I'm gonna share this with you all. Is this it? Oh no, this is not the one. Give me a sec. Should be this one. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the average price sold for Sky Eden. So the highest per square foot was 2,279. Basically, their average per square foot is around 2,001. We put at 2,001. Break even 1,003. Average per square foot 2,001. So I don't even want to talk about their profit margin already. So can you all see? Angmor Residences 2,002 per square foot, you know, 96% sold. How come Bedok Residences, Bedok Sky Eden, 2,001 average per square foot cannot sell. Some more is town center besides MRT station. Weird, right? I show you all the balance unit for, you see? Angmor Residences. This is the balance for Angmor Residences. Okay, 1, 2 penthouses. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,004 should be the 5-bedder. Am I right or not? I will look. Yeah, 5-bedder, correct. 5-bedder. 5-bedder 3.378. Wow, 我看了我真的想吐。But anyway, yeah lah, this is the price now lah. Okay, everybody is accepting because they are buying what? So market accept this type of price 3.37. Before COVID, we buy landed. But now I think cannot. Now it's about 4 million. 4 million buy landed, 3.378 buy a 5-bedder, 99-year leasehold in Ang Mo Kio Avenue 2. I don't know. I got no words for this. So basically, what went wrong? My question now is what went wrong? If today the per square foot is lower, I mean the location, of course Ang Mo Kio and Bedok, we don't say so much lah. But if you are telling me Bedok, longer period of no new launches, right? And the location obviously is better. Okay, I just show you all. Okay, where is Angmor Residences? Angmor Residence, Okay. It's really, they tell you near to MRT station, it's in between 2 MRT stations. Okay? It's in between 2 MRT stations. It's so far away from the town center. It's so far away from the town center. Then whereby Sky Eden is just beside. Sky Eden cannot sell. Angmor almost fully sold. Why? Ang Mo Kio people richer, man. So I don't know lah. I will only say this thing. We are in very dangerous times. Market is not, doesn't seem to be as good as it seems. Okay, market doesn't seem to be as good as it seems. You all should know that last month's interest rate and this month's interest rate is almost by difference by 3 to 4%, or even higher. You know. My client was complaining to me. Last month he paid 1,006 for installment. You know, this month he's paying 2,001. And trust me, you go even higher. And in fact, I'm praying that you break 3.5% end of the year. You know why or not? It's not because I'm a bad person, you know. It's only when it reaches the peak, then you start to slowly come down. You let it slowly go up, right? Then everybody get used to it. It's worse, you know. We should pray that it suddenly shoots up so high until the market cannot sustain, right? Banks are not able to no business for bank. It's very standard one. Bank no business, then they start to drop rates one. Correct. You all can see, right, as they're substantial, they are slowly, systematically raising the rates, right? Then, on the other hand, their deposit rate is raising up. And I tell you one thing, over these years, right, I've always been saying, interest rate go up. I'm not worried, because bank pay you peanuts. Bank don't pay you enough interest for you to keep your money inside the bank, for them to rent out, for them to loan out to others. But now it's different, you know. All the deposit interest rates are going up. It tells you one thing, bank not enough money to lend out already. So this is the scary part. This is the scary part. That's why, I mean, for the first time, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But if I'm wrong, then the market will keep ballooning like this. But if I'm not wrong, right, then we should see some adjustments. We should see some adjustments soon. So, yeah, that's what I want to share tonight with you all. That's what I really want to share tonight with you all. Because apparently the government is not stepping in to do anything. They don't care anymore. Okay? You will see based on the last round, right? Based on the last round, what did they do? They didn't do anything, you know. Yeah, for those of you who are thinking, wow, government did a lot of cooling measure, I tell you, you are dreaming. Because last round, they adjusted the ABSD. The only effective thing they really did was lower the TDSR from 60% to 55%. But I can tell you one thing, only idiots will be using full 60% TDSR for their home loan, you know. That does not even make sense. That means if you are earning 10,000, you are paying 6,000 every month for your mortgage. Are you even listening to yourself? It does not make sense. It does not make sense at all. Please, come on. So, if you ask me, basically, it did nothing. They did nothing. Three things I foresee. If government really step in to do something right, there will be three things that they should do. First, loan to value maybe drop to 70. So that people need to come out with more cash or more CPF to pay for the house. Then maybe they'll feel the pinch. Or even drop to 65. But I tell you, everybody will die. Nobody can buy a house like that. So I don't think that will happen. Okay? Second thing, TDSR must drop again, definitely. Hopefully, it can drop to 50 or even lower. Because it's a must. Nobody should overstretch in buying a house by right. Okay? Nobody should. 3 million 5 bidders. 3 over million 5 bidders, I can tell you what is amazing. I never thought that I'll be able to see in my lifetime, you know. I'm only at half of it. I'm only at half of it. Okay? Then, last but not least, right? If all the houses now are above 2 million, right? What do you all think? If, okay, below 1 million is 3%, after 1 million is 4%, maybe after 2 million, 5%. After 6 million, after 3 million, 6%. Since also rich, what? Correct. Then maybe in doing this, developers, when they go for land bid, then they'll cool down. Because developers are very optimistic about the sales now. They are very, very optimistic about land sales. That's why you can see, en bloc is coming despite the cooling measures last year. They need to pay additional buyer's stamp duty of up to 35% already, you know. But they don't care. They just go for en bloc. They don't care. Because they are very bullish about the market. Even when they are buying land at ridiculous price. And you all know, latest news I realized, coming weekend, Lentor Avenue, right? Lentor Modern. Lentor Modern's developer Grupo Land, right, is aggressively bidding for the lands beside it, you know. So if Lentor Modern is definitely will break 2,000, then the land beside will break how much? 2003, 2004. Who gave developer this confidence? It's not the government, you know. It's the buyers. It's how aggressive the buyers are buying in the market. So one day, only when the buyers come to their senses, right, then the market will normalize. Okay? So we can see a lot of people online complaining, right? Complaining about how expensive the houses are. Please go and check with them whether they want new launches these few years or not. I can tell you this is the thing. Okay, but anyway, that's just me ranting. Basically, because you all should know, Daddy Bobby Chef is always very, very worried about the market trend. I want everybody to have an affordable house over their head. I want everybody to be safe. And I can tell you one thing. The only people who can get rich through property, right, are property agents and developers. Confirm get rich one. For those of us lay people, right? I'm also a property agent, obviously. But you all see the way I do business, I also don't know when I'll be rich. But anyway, for normal people, right? For all of us who just want, who are buying houses to stay, to have a roof over our head, to shelter ourselves and our loved ones, right? I only got this word for you all. Property was never something that is meant for speculating. If you have the means, you can buy something, you can become a landlord. Okay, you can become a landlord. But don't think that you buy this house, the price go up, you earn. Please don't be stupid. This time I'm really very serious. Don't be stupid. You know why? If you saw my Facebook tip on property, right, which I shared, I think 2 days back. Okay, good. Is this it? No, let me just. Can we hear this? Oh, I cannot play it properly because my computer is very lag. So for those of you who are my Facebook friends, or if you just heard about me, right, go on to SG Property Guide, go look for me under Joel Lim, or under Daddy Property Chef. Go to any media, you can go YouTube. Now it comes. Okay? Because the issue is this. If you keep thinking that you can get rich through buying property, then my tip for you is you must remember, if today you only have one house, you sell your current house for a very nice profit, where are you going to stay? That profit may not be a profit at all, because that profit may just be the down payment for our next house. Yeah, this is the thing. I hope that everybody just, when you are buying a property, please be clear mind, do your homework, and then really make an informed decision. If you want to know about Feng Shui, whether the house is suitable for you, then please look for Jason. Yes, my friend, you got anything you want to share with our viewers? A bit heavy, what I shared just now, but honestly speaking, I'm a bit concerned. Then I'm closely monitoring next week. What is Lentor Modern sales? If the sales is also not fantastic, then I tell you. Okay, Jason.
I think like every week as in every 2 weeks, right, we talk about picking a house, choosing the right. For me, it's choosing the right location to suit your tai chi and run. Then we followed by the projects that you can look at. So, I mean, these are things that we shared to you each episode. So feel free to look at our previous episode where we cover many other districts. So yeah, have a few. If you're not sure which district or which location to pick, based on feng shui or based on value, you can consult Joel and myself. We will be gladly able to help you lah. So that's it for me. Yeah, and tomorrow is 中秋节, so get ready your 月饼 and your cha. And
Yep.
I heard Chang'e is taking a break in Chinatown.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe she got COVID lah.
What break in China now happened?
Oh, every year there's a Chang'e with a rabbit lah.
Oh yeah,
As
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah,
pet.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
lanterns, right?
yeah, but this year they left Chang'e out lah. Maybe she on MC.
Oh.
Yeah, next year also rabbit year, so maybe you can one stone kill two birds. One on
Next
the
year do a
weekend.
bigger one. Next
Yeah,
year
yeah,
do a bigger one.
bigger one.
Oh, year of the rabbit, so fast.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
So
So
yeah,
thank you everybody. As I always say, right? As I always say, home is like a recipe. Nothing's perfect, but we'll do our very, very best to help you find something that's suitable for you and your loved ones. Okay? So, and always remember what Jason saying is written on his background. Doing good matters. Okay? Doing good matters. Please. 好，不要想那种怪怪的东西。Okay. Thank you everybody. I'm Joel. Let's make you do well. See you in the... Hey, wait. Sorry. Jason, forgot. Very important.
next district.
Yes, next district. Yeah, almost forgot.
Yeah, I almost forgot also.
So you'll be 初一 already. Next district, come. We've done 3. We've done 5. We've done 6. We have not done, but 6 nothing much to say because it's part of Beachwood. But one maybe we need to combine with something else also. I will propose if we want to do 6, right? We should do it with 6 Beachwood, Middle Road, Golden Mile. Yeah, 6, 7, and 8. No, 6 and 7. 6 and 7 should be done together. Then if not, then there's... Or you want to do something expensive? You want to look at District 1 and 2 or not?
I mean, why not? Why not?
Let's look at District 1 and 2 together because down here is mostly commercial. Or that one, I think you have more things to cover because the commercial and residential, now mainly commercial. I'll be talking about the changes from the master plan aspect. Okay, shall we? We do
sure.
1 and 2 Okay, so yes, I have to look at calendar again. Calendar should be... Give me a sec. 26 is it? Yeah, 26 is 9月初一, which is a Monday. Are you okay with that date?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, ladies and gentlemen, on 9月初一, 26th of September, right? Jason and I will be covering District 1 and 2. District 1 and 2. Okay? District 1 and 2. We will talk to you about the prime areas of Singapore. Okay? So, we'll see you then. For everybody now, enjoy your Mid-Autumn Festival and have a great weekend with your loved ones. Okay? Bye-bye.
Bye.